Good evening, my impatience. It is I, Andrew the Android Koloski here. I am live, and I am ready to perform for all of you. How are you doing? How are things going this evening? So apparently we'll be getting a major blizzard this evening. Not this evening, tomorrow, Sunday, into Monday. And we got Rusty in the house. He says, go to bed, Andrew. Yes, it's approaching 8 p.m. It's about my bedtime, right? Go to bed. Go to bed, amigo. I guess so, Rusty. I guess so. All right, so I'm going to go over the artwork. Yeah, when was the last time I went live? Let's check that out. Rusty asks what I'm sipping. I'm drinking, like as the old Nintendo used to say, I'm drinking coffee. And, you know, when they try to kick me out of the cafe for drinking too much coffee, I'll tell them, I'll tell you when I had enough caffeine. You know, I'll tell you when I had enough coffee. Yes, we didn't really need to call your wife. We really need to call your wife and let her know you're spending all day at the cafe drinking coffee. I'll tell you when I've had enough coffee. I need to get really caffeinated for this snowstorm. Okay. So I'm going to go over some artwork. The first one is it's called True Love. It's Donald Trump and Stormy Daniels. It's the president, 45 and 47. You see him with money, and it says Money and Power, USA, and Stormy Daniels is saying Orange Man Bad. Obviously, Donald Trump is the picture of power and success in the USA. And Stormy Daniels, frankly, is an adult film star who looks like a loser in comparison. But yeah, so that's obviously something to keep in mind. The next one, it says intentionally silenced. Was I betrayed? Am I in a void? They say suspend him on social media. Big tech has more power than a nobody. Do we really have free speech? And the last one, the $1 billion man, the 1%, says, I will keep my hordes of money all to myself. I will not end poverty and world hunger. God bless the USA. And I say, burn in hell, $1 billion man. And the next one, I see a pop superstar in New York City. I say, oh my God, it's a pop superstar. Can I have your autograph? But I'm just a fan. I'm a wannabe. And this is the last one. You know, Mama with the Carrot Kids. The Carrot Kids are saying to Mama, protect me from the rabbit. And the Mama is saying, the bunny won't hurt us. And their vegetable minds. Their vegetable minds. Rusty says, Andrew, open up the multiverse of madness. Ban all of the accounts. I guess so, Rusty. But, you know, we get all the nefarious nay-doers filing in. But I guess I could unblock the accounts. Let's do that now. Let's open up the multiverse of madness and unsuspend everybody. All right. La 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 la. Yeah, I'm really developing a caffeine problem. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, I unblocked everybody for you, Rusty. I opened up the multiverse of madness, and we shall get all the nefarious nay-doers filing back in when they realize they're unbanned. Rusty says, you've had a caffeine problem for a few months now. Yeah. I know Pizza Pasta was saying, oh, it's not such a big deal, but yeah, no, it's getting to be, I'm getting to have a real caffeine problem. It's not good, Rusty. I don't know why I'm expecting a girlfriend to save me from this. I'm expecting a girlfriend to come into my life and say, everything's A-okay. But you got to take control and save yourself, basically. All right. Yeah, so I've had a pretty big chunk taken out of my finger for a few weeks now. La 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 la. Just to let you know, this is caffeine. It's not really caffeine. It's like what Nintendo calls caffeine. Rusty asked, "How did that happen?" It was bleeding pretty bad. How did that happen? I'm not really sure. I think it was from putting on shoes, though. A shoe-related injury. Shoe-related injury. Yeah, man. So, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it actually happened, but I got some Band-Aids, tough strips that I put on when I go to the gym, and I got some Bactine Max. So I'm cleaning it out and doing all the right things, Yeah, it's important to keep your emotions under control. Rusty remembers many months ago when I was slamming chairs. Yeah, keep your emotions under control. So I had some delicious Indian food for lunch. Definitely enjoy the Indian food. It's really nice getting some fine cuisines from many countries. La, 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 la. Yeah, New York City has some good cuisines, like Ethiopian food and so on. Rusty says Pikachu is staring down at me in a very judging manner. Pikachu, stop judging me. Pikachu, I told you. It's okay to drink caffeine every now and then. Stop judging me, Pika. The sauce says you should wear cologne in different colognes. Yeah, cologne is cool, man. Cologne is cool. Don't judge me, Pika. What's good on electric Pokemon? Is water good? Yeah, I think Pikachu's going to come alive. Did you ever see the movie Toy Story? I think Pikachu's going to come alive and it's going to take me out the moment I go to sleep. Water is super effective against electric. Oh, somebody says Axe body spray. Oh yeah, that's great. Everybody in middle and high school, at least when I was going, used to use Axe body spray a lot. I used to get it for my father often as a birthday gift. Axe body spray and deodorant. Yeah, that's classic. Axe body spray. Yeah, that's how I often would get it was kind of like a common gag at a certain point. Every birthday, well into my 30s, I'd get my father Axe body spray for his birthday and like Christmas and so on. Here's your axe, Dad. Rusty asks, have you gained weight? Maybe. I know the caffeine might have packed on some pounds. Why do I look like I've gained weight, Rusty? I mean, I'm trying to run at the gym, but I'm eating a lot more. So it's possible. Why, you want me to get into my underpants and show you? I mean, it's possible I put on some pounds. Do you think I have? Does it appear like I've put on some weight? La 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 la. He says, well, let's see. All right. I'll get into my underpants with you guys. 1 second. I'll get off camera here. I don't want to give you a wardrobe malfunction. I'm going to have a belly. I ate a lot today. I'm going to look gluttonous and disgusting, but hey, what the hell? What the hell? Okay. Actually, no, guys, I'm not going to do this today. There's a urine spot on the underwear, and I don't want to break YouTube's terms of service. So yeah, it kind of there's I just used the restroom prior to doing this live stream. There's a urine spot on my underwear, so yeah, I'll be good to YouTube tonight. Yeah, I don't want to get my account suspended. Not tonight, at least. Maybe somewhere down the line. I could take off my sweater, but I'm not going to strip down to my underwear. Or I could put on a new pair of underwear, but yeah. Definitely. I mean, if anybody wants to watch me go live on OnlyFans after this, I mean, I could, but yeah. Also, it really seems like, yeah, I know we had the discussion about ice hockey, and that's really just as popular on my channel as my OnlyFans content. Nobody likes to see me go live on OnlyFans, just like nobody likes to hear my ice hockey discussions. So we got Cody in the house. How you doing, Cody? How art thou? Oh, Rusty has been checking out my OnlyFans. He asks, what was that picture with lotion all over your feet on OnlyFans? Yeah, I mean, I guess Rusty has been checking out my OnlyFans. Anybody want me to go live on there? I mean, I've really filled myself up with Indian food and so on, but I could. I mean, nobody's interacted with me live on there in quite a few months, so I could show off my body and go live on OnlyFans if you'd like. For those of you who are interested. You could ask me adult-related questions while I show off the fruits of my body. Somebody says, is it true that you support Trump? I think the country is safer with him in office. And I know gas prices and grocery prices are going down. Obviously I'm disabled, and I hear he's, cutting funding to disability. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously disabled. And I know Republicans typically support the 1% and the millionaires and billionaires. I I don't really know. I would consider myself politically uninformed, but I definitely feel like we're not going to have issues with terrorists and illegal immigrants and criminals with him in office, which is a good thing. And I also feel like, you know, I also feel like the grocery prices and gas prices are going down, which is a good thing. So I think it's shades of gray, you know. My father and mother support Trump, and so does my stepfather. But obviously, I'm a disability, and some people say I might be a little bit of a bleeding heart liberal. So yeah, it's hard to it's hard to say. It's hard to say, you know. Some people say, Andrew, you behave like Green Day, you know, while your parents may be more Republicans. So yeah, um, so that's okay. I mean, it's okay, you know. Maybe I behave like a bleeding heart liberal, but that's not a bad thing necessarily. But it's okay to have contrasting opinions. I know some people say, obviously, the liberals support George Floyd, and the Republicans typically support Charlie Kirk. And I would say Charlie Kirk, comes across as like somebody who would be a sweetheart in his personal life. Like I bet you Charlie Kirk was great to his wife and children and just a sweet man. And George Floyd was a junkie drug addict who was, I don't know what I mean. I've never met any of these people in their. I don't have firsthand experience with any of these people in real life, but um, you know, just because somebody's a Republican doesn't mean they're a bad person. It just means you disagree with them, basically. And that's okay. I mean, Charlie Kirk seemed like he would have been a sweetheart, and it's really unfortunate what happened to him. It is what it is, right? You know, I bet he really seemed like if you met him in your personal life, he would have been a sweet guy. But um, you know, it happened, right? So he says, I support Andrew. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you got a lunatic with a gun who assassinated him, but he didn't deserve it. But it happened, right? I mean, you can't go back and change the past. I mean, if you could, you go back with the time machine, everybody would, and save them, but you can't. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, if time travel existed, I mean, I'm sure everybody would go back and prevent it from happening, but it happened, right? I mean, time travel. Yeah, I was having a conversation with a friend today, and we were talking about time travel. We said, "Do you think time travel will ever exist?" I don't know. It sounds like the start of a sci-fi horror movie, like cloning and time travel. I mean, it would be good. Obviously, you want to prevent like Adolf Hitler from, you know, starting genocide and so on. But you know, ultimately, sounds like the start of a sci-fi horror movie, right? Time it's you start off with the best of intentions, but it turns into a horror movie. Obviously my father has prostate cancer, which obviously he does. So this is, I take prostate PQ. I'll show you here. Hopefully this this does something for me. I actually need more prostate PQ ordered, but I take this. Hopefully this will prevent anything bad from developing. I don't know. So for those of you who are worried about my prostate, I think it's okay. I don't know. They stuck the finger up there. They gave me a prostate check. I don't have anything at the moment, so they gave me the old prostate check, so everything's a-okay as of right now. The repair guys, that's very good, Andrew. Take prostate PQ. Keep taking that. Yeah, thank you. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna lie down and maybe even go to bed. Anybody got? I got to make a Patrick Pelican, and I don't want to do that on camera. Well, obviously, I'm not going to do it on camera, but I could do it. I could do it, and yeah, I got to make a Patrick Pelican, obviously, or a pee or urination. I really got to make a Patrick Pelican pretty badly. Yeah, somebody says I promote men's health. It's great to exercise. Yeah, obviously I run, which is great for my health, and taking vitamins and so on. Somebody says do health streams. Stop drinking so much caffeine and do healthy related streams. Eat health foods like fruits and vegetables, and you really clean up your act in life. Fair point, repair guy. Now I got the hiccups. Somebody's got to scare me. I need somebody to startle me. Got the hiccups. All right. Anybody have any last questions for me, or not really? I guess I'll hit the bricks. Peace out, as they say, and get going. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you all next time. Adios, amigos and amigas.